Hello everyone, happy you could be here. Let's dive in. At My Grave, Season 3, Ego's Death, Chapter 23. Josiah, I'll be landing down soon. Am I on the right path? Please tell me if I'm close. Arden pleaded. Pain was in his voice. Every time he held his head high, it'd been pushed back down. The consequences to things he'd done years ago, and in more present times, were constantly being shown. And he was starting not to like the results of who he'd been. When he needed someone, there had always been someone there. He was starting to see not everyone had been so fortunate, and maybe his own luck was starting to run out. You will be guided where you need to be. Fear not. I'm sure your brother's rooting you on, as am I, and all that watches you. Josiah told him. Arden shuddered, feeling a palm seem to place against the heart beating inside his chest. He didn't know if Josiah was toying with his emotions, or if he meant it. If Josiah could pull from Reed's own memories, he could surely see what Reed was thinking now, right? And that just brought him to the question he'd been wondering. Besides his own thoughts about it all, how would Reed react if he brought him back? Their arguments weren't good, but Reed never seemed to have truly bad intentions for him. Arden stared down at his own hands. It was an accident. He would like to believe he would never have intentionally done something like this, and he was trying to right his wrong, but as it stood, he had his own brother's blood on his hands, and nothing could wash it away. Regardless if he was successful in bringing him back, a small part of Arden was scared that Reed wouldn't forgive him for what he did. Arden opened his mouth to speak again, but shuddered hard when he felt the heaviness of a hand on his shoulder and began rubbing it, sturdy but caring. The air feeling of Josiah's presence had faded away and was replaced by a more comfortable warmth. A calm tune was being whispered to him, with words he couldn't quite understand. Are you alright? Emil's quiet voice questioned. The wrinkles in his face gave away his worry. Arden stuttered. He had never been around someone when he conversed with Josiah. He had no idea what it must look like to the common eye. You seem to be muttering all types of things. People always mutter when they've got something awful cooped up in their mind. Emil spoke. The stroking on Arden's shoulder stopped, while he stared at him, frowning. I don't mean to snoop, but we're friends, and friends look out for one another. I thought you might have been having a nightmare. That lullaby has a way of calming down the troubled head. Will continued further, figuring that talking was maybe calming Arden down too. I guess I jumped that we were experiencing some type of turbulence. Arden lied, clearing his throat. He didn't want to push Emil away. He wouldn't know anyone when they landed. It was nice having someone care about him on the flight there. Were you trying to read a story? Emil asked, eyeing the book in Arden's lap, catching a glimpse of the cover in the dim light. So funny. When you get to my age, you forget a lot of things, but certain sights and smells bring it all flooding back in the strangest of times. Emil gently chuckled. He reached out to touch the book, but thought better of it halfway through and pulled his hand back. Arden frowned. The heat in his chest came back fiercely. The anger conflicted with his own curiosity. Someone touching his property never sat well with him, but Emil hadn't done it, and even if he had, in this context, he didn't feel like he should be angry, yet he found himself sitting up straighter, unable to shake the feeling. What brought you one of those memories? Arden questioned, trying to fight the quiet battle in his mind of wanting to snatch his book and get away from Emil. Oh, that book. That's where the strange part comes in. I can swear I've never seen it before, well, maybe I have. That funky little shape there. I know I saw it somewhere. Emil said, tilting his head, adjusting his glasses. He got a little closer, squinting to see. I couldn't forget that. I saw it with all those squiggles and doohickeys as a boy, but that was before I moved. Let me think. It was at my old friend's house, my closest friend. Oh, those were the days. We would run all around in his house. He always had his family over. I think we managed to get into a study there. Such mischievous guys he and I were. I haven't seen him in years, though. Something strange happened with his family. I can't seem to remember all of it. Emil reminisced. His smile of the happy memories faded into a look of confusion as he rambled the story. Arnold was intrigued. Most people he knew had no clue about his book. The fact that Emil had seen it years ago gave him hope to some type of lead. Maybe it wasn't a coincidence they met, although, at the same time, something in him wanted Emil to shut up about it for some reason. It was off-putting. Maybe we should try to get some sleep. Arnold ended up mumbling. Huh? Oh, yes. Big day tomorrow, for both of us, Emil said, smiling.